of 1 on the game's opening play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Fires left sideline. That is complete. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Detroit.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is going to be out of bounds. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. They'll try to run this one in. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he's in. Touchdown, Lions. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson out of the pistol. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. 3rd and long.
Go.
Now it's Jackson. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Lions have got it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
The drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Receiver in motion, headed left. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the... They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And let's give them about 4 on that one, with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Jackson now. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A first down run. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. Now, a second down throw for Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now, Nix going to look to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
2nd down, Jackson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This from 40 yards out. McPherson's kick is good, and the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Nix. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now give on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Play action now. It's Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson looking to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In the pistol, Jackson ready. A throw on the move is caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Jackson. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Jackson. This one caught at the 4.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And now 3rd and goal coming up. They'll run. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he's going to be brought down. They passed on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Off he goes. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Escaping the distance. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Now, Jackson. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. On play action, here's Jackson. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, Baltimore. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will get out in front, 17-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Gun. Here's a run up the gut, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now It's third down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Lions are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. Big opening up the middle. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Ravens move out to a 24-10 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. On the bootleg, it's Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be 3rd down. We'll go play action with Nix. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's to the right side and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Off the play. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's his... The guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So,
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
from the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Ravens. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Nix now on 1st and 10. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
1st down,
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Open man downfield. It's Laporta. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Lions 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Nix from the gun on third down. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. He puts it up, and it's caught. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Butker now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Lions are able to cut into the deficit.
31, Lions 17.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little...
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are able to extend the lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A first down throw for Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Nix gonna throw for it. That is brought in. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Lions. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big...
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But
and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are going to extend their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates